So now my buddy Glenn, who's right over there, hey Glenn, brought me out to this, we're on Nang, a little more over by where those boats are, but this is a traditional boat building here. Glenn was telling me this is going to be a fishing boat just because of its size and
an inboard.
The motor's sitting back there for it. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah,
that's
not for this boat.
Oh, well.
This boat will be a big inboard engine, like a big fishing boat.
And these guys are working on it now, doing a little the finishing because it's mostly
corking the hull,
corking the hull,
sealing all the joints,
and really
and it's
pretty.
done with cotton. You see, he's using cotton.
Yeah.
And he smears a little bit of epoxy with. It used to be white lead. He gives it a twist, and then he drives it up in there with an awl, and that seals the joints. And then Mama comes along, and what she's putting in there is an epoxy mixture just to seal over top of the cotton. And the cotton will swell as it gets wet, and it will actually seal it even better.
And she's working it in there. Pretty cool.
You see, they just roll it over. They've already done this side,
right.
And they roll it this way.
And just take a look at this. I mean, that is just one beautiful piece of woodwork. And I wish you could see, well, you're looking at this wood, but it is like, this is not like plywood. I mean, this stuff is like this beautiful hardwood. And, you know, that I see.
The tree is called yam.
I see, yam tree.
And the reason they use it is, it's a hardwood. I mean, it is fucking hard. They bounce off of boulders with these things, and it doesn't scratch it. But B, yam is flexible, whereas other hardwoods like teak, for example, you wouldn't be able to plank a boat.
Just look at this underneath there. Look at that woodwork.
See how the wood bends around the hull, whereas teak you couldn't bend it. You couldn't make those bends. And it can be bent naturally, whereas, for example, cedar is used back home a lot where I come from for building fishing boats, but they have to steam it to make the bends.
Yeah.
Yam, you can actually bend it.
Yeah.
I mean, here's a plank here, look.
Just unbelievable.
But
yeah,
you
I
see
mean,
the deflection? You wouldn't get that with teak.
I see. Huh, this is unbelievable. I mean, just the craftsmanship here is just...
Yeah, it's a nice little unit.
Pretty dang cool. I mean, you can tell how tough this thing is, man. You're not gonna hurt this thing. Alright, so there's our boat lesson for the day. I'm here with you from Nang, Thailand. Reporting in. Over and out.